bang, bang, dang, dang.
What's up, everybody? June of 2000 here with my good friend Jenny in Texas. We're going to be watching the 1959 black and white B horror movie monster film, The Giant Gila Monster, or Magilla Gorilla, or something.
Yeah, yeah. Tonight, my name is Benito Torres. So I will, Yippee!
My name is Chico Santana. Arriba. Rosie already got a good one. We just starting tonight.
Mhm.
That's what I was
Just
laughing,
ahead.
looking at your thing, Rosie, when I came in.
Hey there to Rosie. Hey there, Alan.
Titty, titty, bang,
Or
bang,
hey there.
gang. It's
Say
like
hey there to
it's
Rosie.
like romper room in here. I see Rosie, I see Ashton, I see Zodiac, I see Chester.
What's up, Zodiac? Ashton and Rob Vintage Video. What's up? Yes, sir.
Um, like I say, when Don is here, it's like Christmas, and it's the same when Rob's here. So
What's up, Rob?
What's up, Esther? And the goat, Chester
Question for
Franklin.
the
What's up,
chat.
Esther?
Harder rapper. Run DMC or crisscross among just talk amongst yourselves.
fuck you. You know that fucking answer to that, hands down. That's
I know crisscross. They make you jump.
No, you're
Daddy
you're
make them make you jump.
you're just fishing right there.
Run DMC because they were at
There you
WrestleMania
go.
5.
Run DMC.
Rob picks him.
I was listening to a talk show today, and he goes, the hardest rap duo in the business was crisscross. And I literally spit out my tea. I was drinking tea this morning when it came on, and I was like, "Is this guy serious?" He was dead serious. He goes, "I grew up in the '90s, and they spoke my piece." I'm like, "Yeah, you're a white kid from the suburbs."
What was he, like 10? I mean, come on.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's funny you mentioned that,
I
though.
just thought I'd share that with you guys.
It's funny you mentioned that, though, because I worked with this guy named Charles, and he was kind of special needs. But he got hired through a work program, but he was really, really cool. And so then I started, instead of, Charles, I call him Chaz. I said, "Are you cool with me calling you Chaz?" And he goes, "Yeah." And so even he didn't like crisscross because one time he mentioned him, but it was so funny. He would be filing stuff, and I'd say, "Hey, Chaz," and he'd say, "What?" And I go, "Warm it up, Chaz." And he goes, "I'm about to." Stuff. So it's pretty funny.
Insane in the membrane.
Insane in the brain. I remember Howard Stern used to have this guy on Richard Cheese, and he used to sing them like these rap songs like show tunes,
Oh yeah,
sort
yeah,
of like the Dan band. Yeah, remember that, Texas?
yep. He had an album. I think it was Richard Cheese, or it was somebody else. If it wasn't him, it was somebody else doing the same sort of shtick. And he had a record. Instead of Decline of Western Civilization, it was called The Recline of Western Civilization. and he did all these hardcore songs, and like lounge tunes and stuff. It was hilarious.
I just dropped something, Texas. I'll have to send to you. It's it's Jack Albertson on the Captain and Tennille show singing Mandy.
Oh my God. I think I
Barry
saw
Manilow
that.
classic.
Like,
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can send it to me. But I mean, I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, that's something that, the vault in my brain is hidden for years, and now, it's like, oh shit,
I was listening to it, and he makes Shatner sound like Pavarotti. The lounge lizard.
Just like
Hey, Jim.
And drink. Hey there, Jim.
Womp, womp, womp. I saw something today, though. There was a Smashing Pumpkins show in Chicago, of course, where they're from, and they had fucking Barry Williams come out, and they did Sunshine Day. I'm serious. Look it up on YouTube.
I sent it to Sean's wife because Lori's a big Greg Brady fan. She loved the Brady Bunch, and she couldn't believe that either.
Motherfucking Johnny Bravo, I was like, wow.
Big Willie style. Getting jiggy with it. I would have loved to have heard Shatner singing Getting Jiggy with It.
Well, he's putting out a metal record, so we'll see what happens, I mean, I thought that Super Bowl commercial he did for Raisin Bran was excellent. Hi, I'm Will Shat. Like, what the fuck? Yeah.
You think he does any Creed songs?
No, that's only for Corey.
Nobody's tackled No Rain No after Blind Melon.
Well, I mean, what can you say? You can probably find like 1,000 covers of it up on YouTube, though, by people in their basement.
What's a very underrated 90s song, you think?
Underrated?
Yeah. Blind in One Eye Melon. I think Marcy's Playground. I smell sex and candy. Yeah. I love that song. Hanging around. This guy sounds like he just woke out of bed. Do you know that song, Gino?
No, I haven't heard that song.
Shut up. You are so young. You were like a fetus.
He's probably never heard So Young by Paul Young either.
Yeah, that's true.
There you go. But one time I asked Rosie if she knew Love Plus One by Haircut 100, and she didn't know that. And that surprised me.
Shame. Favorite Squeeze song? Go.
Shit. Favorite Squeeze song is one you don't know, which is Another Nail in My Heart.
Oh, I don't know that. I was going to go with Black Coffee in Bed.
Nah. See that, No, they had this album called RG Bargy, which is like the best fucking record they ever did.
I heard of that record, but I didn't know that it was on that. I'm down with what the kids call new wave, like split ends and like split ends. I'm a big Neil Finn fan.
I saw Neil Finn solo, and Grantley Buffalo opened up for him.
Oh, really?
It was great. Fucking really good show.
Was he with his brother Tim?
No Tim. It was just Neil and his band at the time.
Gotcha.
But no Crowded House, although he did do a few split end songs and a lot of Crowded House stuff.
Zodiac thinks I'm a racist. Black coffee in bed. Oh, man.
Cool for Cats is a good song, yes. See, Jim knows an older one as well. Yeah.
Ran 2000. Says underrated.
But as far as Blind Melon's concerned, their second record, Soup, that record's fucking great. It totally blows anything they did, and then it didn't get any promotion. And then of course, like Shannon died, and there you go.
Ghost Town by the Specials.
The Specials. Oh my God, that was like your early days of MTV. The Specials.
Yeah, the Specials were fucking great, man. They had that song "Little Bitch," which they played in 16 Candles.
It was
glad I brought up this little
Candles
topic.
movie?
The what?
What, Juno?
I said, was it in the 16 Candles movie that you were saying, Texas?
Yeah, it's like during when they go to that dance, and Joan Cusack. It's happening, I think, when she's trying to drink. She's got that halo thing on, and she's trying to drink that water from the water fountain. But that's the song that's playing,
Mm-hmm. Deaf Gay likes black coffee, but not for drinking.
The lunch specials. There you go. Yep, Toes Across the Floor. That's such a great fucking song, Rob. Chad Kroger Supermarket.
We'll get to start in a few minutes, folks. Just keep on chatting, but the film is free on YouTube for everybody who wants to get ready. On Cult Cinema Classics, I have the link set up.
Yeah, there's a colorized version or the black and white. Your choice.
Listen, I'm not going to be racist or anything, but I'm going with black and white.
The breakfast combo special. That's right, Chester.
Only $6 at your Dunkin'. I wonder if you could go up to the counter and say, yeah, that's great and everything, but can I upgrade it to a large? No, it's $6 for a medium.
Sure, you can upgrade it to a large for $11.
Yeah, $11.
Jack Kroger's supermarket sells nothing but spoiled dairy product and stale white bread.
So I'm glad everybody enjoyed
Mhm.
the Run DMC crisscross comparison today.
That's so wrong.
Trying to come up with another good one for you guys.
A friend of mine saw Cypress Hill, I think, last night or the night before, and Oza Motley opened up for him, and I thought, God damn, that's a weird one because Oza Motley is kind of like a world music type band.
Oh wow! Did they have fun?
Yeah, she got to meet the guys and all that, so she must have paid for one of those, meet and greet things.
Oh, neat.
Rob says, I'm the king of rock. There's no higher suckers MC. Call me sir.
Sire.
Sire.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rob. Bigger bigger group. Run DMC or Salt and Pepper. Discuss.
Spinderella, I did her. There you go.
The song "Push It" was about me.
Ready to rumble, Rob.
Don't push it, Kenny. I won't. I might throw something else out. In my fragile condition, I don't want to push anything. I don't even push going, maybe I should have another apple today. No, don't push it.
What a man, what a man, what a man.
Look at you, Juno. There you go.
What did he say?
It's because that.
What a man, what a man, what a man was singing.
It's because that dude, Jason Knight from ECW, had that as his theme song.
You actually you borrowed that from your mom, didn't you? Little Salt and Pepper action. She took all of her cassettes from high school.
And they all
In vogue, better than the Supremes. Yes.
What? No.
What a burger man.
What a burger man. Oh, that's good, Rosie.
Push it real gooch. Yeah, there we go.
No goulash for you.
What a man.
What a man.
I always liked this Salt and Pepper song called I Am Down, which was like the B-side to it was an early one, and it was only available on this 12-inch, and it was cool because it's like on cranberry colored like vinyl.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, they didn't include it on their album, but I always liked that song. I thought that was really good. I want to say it was that song Tramp, but I don't know for sure. But that was great. Because you're a tramp. What you call me? Tramp.
Salt and Pepper Pig.
Thank God I didn't have a drink because I would have spit
really.
all over the phone.
Hey, Brooke, you've just
Brooke Sauce is in there.
Brooke, you have to rerun the last 28 minutes of this stream because it's been insightful.
Brooke Sauce is in the house, and now we can start the movie. But good to see you, Brooke. But if everybody's ready, the movie's in the comments, and it's by Cinema Cult Classics, the channel that had that same link for the Watchwoman. That was in 1080p, good quality. But if everybody get themselves ready, get the countdown to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit play, Ranchero Pendejos and Chingos and Huevos and Pendejos. Feature ways. And bitches.
Pop goes the weasel goes the weasel goes pop.
There are still vast, virtual, unexplored regions.
Yeah, I love Third Base. Yeah, and Alan liked that song, The Gas Bass. I was surprised, but he thought it was really good. But that first album that they had's great with that song, The Cactus. Just like Jim Backus, it's the cactus. Do, 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 do.
I was a Cool Mo D fan. I go to work like a doctor. I go to work. Dun, dun, dun. I go to work.
Not even a minute in the movie, and already there's a car that crashes and kills these teenagers. Nice.
Oh, there's our boy, the giant Gila monster. Brought to you by Galoop.
Shug Fisher. All right.
Janice Stone. Whatever happened to Janice Stone?
Desmond
Cecil
Dude.
Hunt.
There you go.
Stormy Meadows. That sounds like a porn name.
Yeah.
Now Stormy Meadows. And Sanka.
Uncle Jim, FaceTime video.
Oh yeah, Step Into the AM. That's a great one. And that song, Brooklyn Queens. That video for the gas space was great because they had Henry Rollins dressed up as fucking Vanilla Ice, and they beat the crap out of him with bats. That was awesome.
Rosie, you see me? I was dancing right by the jukebox. There I am, right there with the white shirt, with the lovely brunette,
It's Kenny.
with the high pants. I was, as young MC was saying, I was busting a move.
One hit wonders. Yeah, there we go. A Nightmare on Chumbawamba Street.
Fucking love Rollins.
You know, the funny thing about Chumbawamba was like they were this anarchist like punk band, and then they did that fucking song, and it got all like commercial for them and stuff. You know.
I heard they're pissing the night away.
Yeah. I loved how that song came out, you know, hearing that term pissing the night away, because people thought they were talking about actually pissing, but it's, you know, meaning you're drunk, you know,
Yeah.
getting drunk, you know.
I actually thought when I heard pissing, I heard that was like wasting time. Like I'm wasting time. You know,
Oh,
I'm pissing the night away. Like by just drinking. I didn't. Not being a drinker, I didn't know. I want a vodka drink. I want a whiskey drink. It's like God, you gotta calm down, fella. Look at this dude. He gets laid a lot. This guy walking in. Look at my hat. And Juno, they're all fishing skewers he has in his hat.
Those are fishing skewers.
Yeah, they're like flies or something. Because I only know that because my uncle used to go fishing, and he used to have like a whole shitload of them because we thought they were moths one time,
Mhm.
and my mom got a baseball bat and started hitting them, and he's like, "What the hell are you doing with my fishing lures?"
he just called that guy at the bar a spook. What the fuck?
Wow.
Ooh,
And
shit.
I said about black coffee in bed. Whoa. Calm down,
Ooh,
folks.
shit.
Black spook in bed? What?
Wow. He must be drinking a Coke because it's yucky. Hey, I'm with my new girl. Who's the pinup? Who's the pinup there, Texas? Above the jukebox. Wah wah wah. I like when men were men back then and wore their apron all the way up to their nipples. You know?
When men were men and sheep were scared.
They wore a clip-on tie, shirt, just to give a Pepsi out to needy teens. Then go home and beat up their wives and beat up their kids just to have a little bit of meatloaf for dinner. And then they started the day all over again.
This one friend of mine used to talk about the mission in San Francisco. He'd say, the mission where the men are men and the women are men too.
You could tell that guy had no idea what to do with his hands. That's why he put them through his belt buckle, sort of like Brooke Shields in the 1980 Calvin Klein ads.
Brooke Panty Shields.
Where the men were men and the women were our whores. Diddy and his lotion.
Diddy and his lotion.
How about tomorrow is August 1st already, guys? Ain't that unbelievable?
Damn it. It's August?
Yeah, tomorrow's August, pal. You have to change
Damn
your
it.
calendar. Juno, you have to change your calendar.
Juno hasn't
No more
changed his
July.
calendar in about 5 years.
Yeah. It's on February 14th still. Haven't changed it. Might change my calendar and underpants.
That guy's gonna get the sheriff's gonna get like a crescent wrench and clock that kid in the head and splatter his brains on the wall.
Who's that dude with the smudge marks? They were trying to destine him to big things, weren't they?
Mm-hmm.
I think he spent a lot of time with Montgomery Cliff. Hi-oh.
Hey, Johnny.
Did you read that one, Juno?
He hasn't changed his calendar since he took a giant dump on Halloween Ends. Órale. Órale, Johnny. Still got some extra room for it to clean.
Hey, it's the wild guys. The wild guys are melting. Little Duran for you right there.
Her name is Rio, and she'll give you gonorrhea on the sand.
Oh, my friend was in love with she still is in love with Duran. She was like, John Taylor's still great looking. And I'm like, not like Martha Ray.
You just make sure she puts those dentures back in her mouth.
Simon LeKenny Laban. Hey, I try. Listen, I'm not the most gifted singer in the world. We all know that, but at least I try. I never understood, like, at a concert, like, everybody's like in a sing-along band, and like the lead singer will go, now you sing it. No, pal, I paid $130 to hear you sing the damn song. I can sing it in front of my record player all the time. No, it's Alan. Can you say painkillers? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Oh man, let me tell you guys. On Tuesday night, they gave me an IV with antibiotics and painkillers. The nurse pushed the painkillers into my IV. Holy shit! You could have shot me in the head about 8 times and I wouldn't have felt it. My whole body went warm. And I was like hitting on the nurse that gave me I was just like, you're really pretty. I was so out there. And then I was like sweating because it was like hot in there. Oh my God. But yeah, I also have painkillers and antibiotics I'm taking, folks. So thanks for all the hugs and kisses and the well wishes from everybody. I really appreciate it, especially my friends here, Juneau and Texas.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
God bless you, Kenny.
Yeah, I'm trying to get there, guys. Trying to get there. But yeah, this helps matters. I like coming on here and just having fun with you guys.
He says, yeehaw, cowboy shit.
Hangman Page. No, she was really cute. She was, and then it's like you get into real time, and she's like old enough to be my niece, and then it just kind of killed the attraction. But she was really pretty, really nice girl too. She only lives about 20 minutes away from me. I was like saying such stupid stuff that night, and I apologized when I left. And she goes, "I've heard worse." And I'm like, oh, okay. Oh man, that feeling was just unbelievable. I told my cousin when I got home, and my cousin goes, "Yeah, you're still kind of looped as it is." And I'm like, "Yeah," but he had a soft pretzel for me, so I had a soft pretzel in the car coming home. That was my treat for 12 hours in the ER.
Oh, are you dead trying to build a doggone rock
The
garden?
Messiah of Kenny.
Look, you take your car and keep the city off. I'll get our record and follow you.
Too
He
much
made it.
information. I'm sorry. Yeah, Zodiac. I'm taping Collision tonight. So AEW was good on Wednesday night this week. Really good.
Messiah of Kenny. Yeah.
Turn the Heyman past Page.
Hey, great. Jesus.
Turn the page.
Oh, man. Come on, Eileen, on her face. Oh, wait, what? Shit.
What?
What? Oh, fuck.
Yeah, Zodiac. I like the Osprey promo to end the show. But you're right, the Kenny promo. He doesn't know when to end and let somebody pick up again.
Kenny and Osprey will be a good match.
Oh, that's gonna be like a Okada Kenny match from like 13.
Holy,
You know?
holy shit! That Redemption pay per view was great, Kenny.
Oh, was it good?
I watched it on Tuesday, and it was a fucking great show.
Oh, awesome.
Did you get to see it, Texas?
What?
Did you get to see the show that I sent you?
Oh, no, I haven't watched it. Because, see, something like that, I got to watch on the TV. So I got to figure out if I want to send it to the web browser or not, because I don't want to watch that on my phone. Especially from a fucking Russian site, Goddamn
Holy
communist
shit.
bastards.
Yep.
I don't think the insurance company has missed one of those headlamps.
But holy shit, that was a good event, Kenny.
I heard it was good, but I didn't want to blow $50 on it when
Yeah.
I got the one coming. I'm definitely getting the London one.
Well,
Definitely getting the
if you order it on Max, Kenny, you get $10 off.
Oh, okay. I'll have to tell my brother because my brother subscribes to Max, so I will let him know that.
I mean, $40 is $40, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Kenny,
That's-
you know a lot of music. We asked some questions when I joined the stream. John asked,
This poor guy just wants to have a smoke, and he's scared because of this big ass lizard coming at him. Oh, funk.
there he goes.
There's got to be some gold in that suitcase.
Juno, how was Ciampa and Jericho?
That was a carnage match.
Was it?
Bloodbath match.
Go Skidway. You stand by him for a game. You're glad.
It does just feel. It does. I just feel bad for Willow since it took for her. It took forever for her to win it. Yeah, I'm glad that Willow got the title.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah, the only one match I didn't like from the event was the TBS title because they made that title pretty forgettable. And besides, they don't even have the fucking TBS channel no more.
Don't know it's here. Take a look.
Whatever. Alan brings up a great point. What happened to Sheeta? She was really good,
She
and then
was
she put like on
she was
a
in
lot of
that
weight.
she was in she was in that TBS match
Was it just like that when you found it? Yeah.
that was in Redemption. The one I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Kind of belonged to the fellow that stole that car and wrecked it.
Sadly, she didn't even win the match, which I was bummed out because I wanted her to win. So I didn't know who the fuck the other wrestler she was facing. I was hoping Sheeta would win.
I have a pack of cigarettes. One on the lid.
That he created shit and lost.
These don't belong on
Alan
the car.
Alan doesn't like Sheeta.
I'll take it in. I'll put it in the car. Nobody will be around to find out. See you later, son. Bye, Cap.
that's great. That's great, Texas.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to send it to Juno. I wish we had a way to show it and not just hold the phone up and go, ah.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Damn StreamYard. AEW does have a few too many titles. Yeah, they have like these North and then South fucking titles. I'm like, what the fuck is all up with that shit? Just have two of those, like North and European, not fucking five different nationalities titles. Fucking stupid.
Hey. Both dead. I got your phone call. They can't do that.
And the other bad thing about the pay per view was probably that segment with Mick Foley that's been talked about.
We're going up to get a good job anyway.
I didn't know what the fuck they were doing with that. Like,
That's what he wants to think. But it's not. Don't worry.
They'll bring the Milk Toast title back with Jake the Milkman Milligan as the fucking presenter of the title.
They should have Tekla as a commentator with Taz. Just Taz and Tekla.
ever replace Shivani and Excalibur, I'll have her and Taz and that other European. I forgot his name.
Oh,
Who the fuck is that
I
European?
love Nigel.
Nigel, that's the dude.
He's
I'll
great.
have those three. Tekla, Nigel, and Taz. Have them as commentators. I'll take them.
Hands down the best in the announcing crew that I've ever heard. Well, besides Ross and Lawler, Morrow. My God, they made every event in NXT so huge. You know,
Mhm.
Drive his car. Bender's cutting the wheel. Sure, I can't afford to work. Drive the car. Okay, just a second.
Hecla scared me. Well, she does the Reagan thing where she fucking does a spider walk pretty scarily.
What is it? Move over, Dad. I want. What is it?
This drunken idiot.
Move over, Dad.
What is it now?
you're so right, Zodiac. He is the best heel.
Straight out of Compton's
Look at
garage.
Eddie Haskell helping.
My baby. Rocks whenever she rocks. Baby, she rocks. Rocks whenever she rocks. Rocks whenever she rocks. My baby, she can roll it. Swings whenever I bring it. Swing for little life.
I gotta agree there too. I can still hear Gorilla every Saturday morning. Will you stop?
Ah,
Like many guys have had their heads chopped off the rest of that. Or Phoenix was on good when I feel so bad. How did I get here? I told you in this morning, remember? Very back, I remember very, very little. We ran into the didn't see any other cars. How'd you ever get in that bed? Carried in there and I sat up and fell asleep. I was quiet, sure. You wouldn't have gotten very far in your condition. But look, I really appreciate it. Yeah. My golly, how much dollars? Well, I bent the fender out from the wheel. Want me to fill it in and touch it up for you? No, I'll get that. I want to fill it in. Here, that's the top. Oh, great. How about $2? Man, this coffee's worth $2 all by itself. How about the toe? No, I was coming this way anyway. I just out of studying time. Yeah, he goes to school? Sort of. I take a correspondence course in engineering. But look, I really feel indebted to you. I'd like to do something to pay you back. Now, next time you're in town, there's my card. Look me up, will you? Will do. Okay. Oh, by the way.
Gorilla refused to give my autograph.
All right, I will. I'll see you. Thank you.
About that album.
Steamroller. The disc jockey. Mr. Smith. Steamroller. The disc jockey. Mr. Smith. 220s. About that.
that fake ass money.
I loved when he cackled. Ha ha! Shawn Michaels. Yeah. Whoa.
Vince, yeah.
Where when
And
Men on the Mission started dancing, and you hear, "Get down, get funky." I can see little Juno as a little boy, with his wrestling buddy holding it really tight and getting down with Mabel. You know, get funky.
yeah, Mabel.
Yeah, I remember that. Sheriff, maybe I can get tomorrow off. I'll get the gang and we can go out.
I'm supposed to be a young
I was hoping you would say that.
Sean Connery, but I am stuck in this bad B movie.
I
hands are open another matter? Sure. You remember how those skid marks just went right in the direction the car was traveling? You remember how those skid marks? Well, they're not. Didn't send them that picture? Yeah. I'm not the worst tobacco. Come on. Can't see the skid marks on the blacktop. I'm not the worst.
He said skid marks.
You might have to sign a statement to that effect for me. Look, you can even see the bald spots on the tires where they went sideways. Yeah, that's the spot, all right. But there's another thing that puzzles me. Now what?
2 plus 2. How's it equal 4?
And almost on yours. Well, look, on this wreck they brought, and on my rod they can prevent a blowout, maybe even an accident. Well, take good care of them in case the owner shows up. Right. See you tomorrow. Right. Let's call it today. We covered half the roads in this county. Yeah. How about that? That runs along here for about 8 miles. We'll start from here. All right. Right.
Get Mark Davis. Stone Cold Skid Mark.
I bet you like the practical effects in this, don't you, Juno?
The what?
The practical effects.
What about the practical?
No, I'm saying I bet you like the practical effects in this movie.
It's still better than fucking CGI.
Well, I know. I'm just saying though, it's just a, they filming a little lizard and then making it look like it's this big fucking thing,
Yo.
Skid mark a rink. Yeah, there we go. Skid mark a rink a dink.
Oh, wait a minute. Take a breather first. I feel afraid. Come on over here.
How do you know? I like him, how he's pushing her ahead. You go, Judy. I'm too scared.
Bottom of the wash. 2 or 3 miles back by the old reservoir. Oh? Nothing. 2 or 3 miles back by the old reservoir. Drive me back to my car. Bring up the record.
Ridiculous, Kenny. Ridiculous. Two in the pink, one is the maroon.
Texas, you know when I do mine? The morning of the show.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing to really worry about.
No. And plus, it's fresh in your head. Now, do you think that monster's worried about them two kissing?
Should have probably just a double quarter pounder with extra cheese.
It's coming to get you, Barbara.
All right. Yeah. We'll meet you back in the garage, okay? Okay, let's go, Jenny. By the reservoir and Williams Wash, they weren't in it. No sign of blood or anything. No, I think they were thrown clear. Thirsty area? Yeah, Gordy went down the ravine for about a mile. Or we looked beyond the wreck for a couple hundred yards.
John Moxley Carpenter.
Yeah, he put it. No, no.
Ah,
This thing's been around just about the same as that sedan. Like it's been
Sedan.
This thing's been around on that cliff that could have done it. Yeah. I have to go over that area with a red.
Here comes the giant Gila monster.
Get him.
That's swell, Helen. You pulled a car up from the hill.
One stolen. Somebody parked there. Rolled off the edge.
Uncle Young Buck, yeah.
Back to this part of the town. Possibility makes some sense.
Car Trouble. That you're absolutely right, Tom. That was an Adamant song. Car Trouble, parts 1 and 2.
I might have found some. Help us out.
I just know 2 of his songs because they played them on MTV all the time. At music, oh, 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 at music, oh, 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 oh.
We're gonna read that. Find the direction.
His first record that he put out, well, first album he put out was called Dirk Wears White Socks. And then years later, after he got, successful, they put it out here in the States, but they took a couple of songs off. But the original has this song called Catholic Day about Kennedy getting his head blown off.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God.
It's a great song. It's really good.
Oh, I believe you. Wow, that's
Any song about Kennedy getting blown away, was, I mean, I like John F. Kennedy, but I still, I always like the fact that like people would write these songs just to like, scare people or piss them the fuck off. There was a band from Dallas called the Huns, and they had a song called "Gladdy's Dead," which was about it.
Wow.
Just like that Dutch band I've talked about before called the Tits, and they had a single called "We're So Glad Elvis Is Dead." Look, she got me a knife.
You know that guy with the cowboy hat and the mustache? He's 26. Unbelievable how they
Yeah.
aged back then.
26.
Well, that little girl, she was 101. Yeah.
Really?
This is kind of foul, like look what I got. And then it's like, supposed to be like a great thing that she's got these fucking thing to, the braces and stuff. It's terrible.
Oh man,
Those are,
poor
I
fella.
heard those are pain in the ass to wear. They're not good.
Tranquilo. Oh, is this an early X Pornhub thing, or the woman in with the young guy?
Jay White socks. Derek wears white socks.
I didn't realize Dave Finley's son was a wrestler.
Oh yeah, you gotta
I
watch.
didn't know he had a because like he was in that Redemption pay per view, and it was a really good match with him and Jay White. But you said that he wrestled other places, Kenny?
Yeah, well, New Japan is where I watched him a lot, David Finley, because he had like a 5 year like feud with Jay White, because when they used to be young boys in New Japan, Jay
Mhm.
White rose above his level faster than him, and there was
Yeah.
like a couple pay per views where like he spot. I don't know if it was like, I think it was basically for show back then, but he would get like his tissue and like especially when he was fighting Nido and stuff.
Mhm.
He would get the like the towel that he walked in and just like throw it in his face, and young boys
Yeah.
couldn't like go against a wrestler or just attack him and
Mhm.
stuff. And uh, Jim Ross would go, "These two don't like each other. They don't really like each other. It all started from the dojos."
Carnage.
I didn't think it was like
Bart White Sox.
Barry White socks. Barry
Barry White
White
Sox.
socks. I'm gonna love you, baby, with a sock on my hand.
You said HBO Max is $10, Texas.
They take $10 off, so it's 40 instead of 50 when you order it somewhere else.
Oh,
$39.99 instead of $49.99. Shit, if it was $10, man, they'd make tons of money
Yes,
on
they
it.
would. Even if they put it at $20, Texas, they would make a lot more.
Oh yeah. Well, really,
that's cheap.
they were saying at first that they were going to give HBO Max subscribers a good deal, but I mean, I guess 10's better than nothing, but I'd rather them, the shit they should give us at least half off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. At least 80% off.
when you buy that shit, are there like different options to buy some with HBO Max, like they did with Peacock?
That I don't know, Juno, because the last one I just sent I Venmoed my brother money, and because the HBO Max is in his name, so I just I got it that way.
Yeah, because I know the only good wrestling place to go watch is AEW stuff on Max, because no more on fucking Peacock, because now on
Yeah,
damn Netflix.
I've been having a good time when um going on the WCW stream and watching the old pay-per-views,
Mhm.
like the Great American
Yeah,
Bashes and stuff like that.
and I heard that the Netflix doesn't even have that WCW shit. So I'm like, rather just watch it on YouTube for the vaults.
Yeah, they really dropped the ball when they got rid of the damn network.
Yep.
That was
Yep, and it
just
was good for them. I love to
okay.
see.
If you
I've
didn't want the
seen.
pay-per-views on there, that's fine. But you could have done. I mean, they had a network there that they could have done. Remember when they used to do on Texas? You'll remember this because Juno was a little kid. They used to do like on Saturday nights on USA at like 10 o'clock. They used to do a live show from wherever SummerSlam or WrestleMania was, and they would have like the signing, like like them going around showing like the exhibits at WrestleMania or SummerSlam or stuff like that. They'd have Todd Pettengill and the girl, the young Kate, was that her name? Kate, the pretty brunette, and they would
I
go
don't know.
around with the different things. It's like, oh,
Weren't they
we
part?
got the national disasters.
Weren't they part of In Your House or something?
I
Because they
think
used to
so. Yeah,
advertise.
Todd Pettengill
Because
was always linked to that. Yeah.
it was him and that girl. They were advertising. We'll sell you a house. I love to have seen Andre make Hogan his bitch just one time. I agree. Same with Bossman to show that Bossman is over. I miss the WWE Network first Peacock. Now this piece of garbage ESPN app crap. Yep. The big fuck up on Peacock is that they got too sensitive with all the Attitude Era shit, so they pretty much they thought that everything what they were showing was fucking racist, so they pretty much censored all their shit. They got rid of the DX segment with the Nation because they thought that was too fucking much. They got rid of the Piper. They removed the match from Piper and Bad News Brown. That got removed from the event.
When he was black and half white.
Yeah, that match is missing from when it was on Peacock. Like they pretty much cut that match out for that stupid racist reason. And like,
You see that guy
half
in the overalls, Kenny?
Yeah.
That's Dave Meltzer,
yeah, in the flesh. It was censored really bad on Peacock. At least it was still there. That's why they should have just kept the network because they weren't even fucking censoring that match or all those good segments. They were in like all those dumbasses on Peacock because they're owned by idiots
How'd you guys find out about
and they're too sensitive about all that stuff.
it right at him? I want to be a surprise. Well, come on, don't spread it around, huh? Preparation. I'll have about 45 minutes. Gang will start arriving until 9:30. We're under the wire with time to spare. No sweat.
Even when Godfather, when he called, when he called William Regal the FAG word, that was freaking censored. And I'm like, that's stupid. That should have never been censored. It was funny the way he delivered the line and Regal's expression.
For all the things that you have did to me. Oh, you make me till you whore. So I was doing furthermore. Little darling, I'll forget your memory.
How didn't that make the Billboard Top 100?
They fuck with the wrestlers' entrance music too. Bad on Peacock. Yep.
That
The
old
fucking
guy's
billionaires.
drinking and driving.
Yep. They're fucking billionaires. I don't know why could they not fucking afford those music rights. I don't think I never had the American Badass entrance on Peacock. Yeah, that's fucking stupid because they had that music playing when he made that fucking American Badass return with the Bray Wyatt segment. Yeah.
You're not a big American Badass song?
What?
American Badass? I am the American Badass.
That's the same story the man down there told me. Something real strange must have happened down there. Oh, yeah. You'll be ready.
Got the copyright. Get lost for Taker Peacock to replace it with you're gonna pay. Yep.
You be going down to the record deal? Oh, that's not my territory. Headquarters already have a report.
They should replace it with the Sheryl Crow Kid Rock song "Picture." I seen your picture today.
Just a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I asked you what time it is, and you tell me how to build a clock. Just the facts about the record. Well,
Some comes out known to American Dumbass. Yeah, he's a dumb fuck.
No, he comes out to American Idiot by Green Day.
Yep, American Idiot.
Come back down here and told you that.
Here comes the American Idiot. Just change the lyrics. Sorry, Billy.
Spinning a yarn like that's and driving welcome. I demand the sobriety. That's all I can say. I demand the sobriety. That's because I ain't been drinking. At least I'm not heavy. Whatever you think, right. Put you ain't understand.
He still has those fish stubs in his head.
Call your wife, Paul Harris.
Gotta admire a man that drinks and drives so recklessly like he does too.
Yep.
These guys make some hellish some K turns. I'm telling you, these people.
Mexican. Idiota.
Idiota. Sheriff Lobo on the phone.
A girl just said she was going to spend the night over at the Blackwell. She's going to go over to Crusher Blackwell's house.
Wow. I'm surprised my buddy doesn't have any holes in his shoes. The man with the fishing hat. The lure of the hat. The Lord of the Dance by Michael Flatley.
Yeah? I have to take this over by the Blackwell. I'll stop by on my way to pick up you. Okay?
Well, now I'm going to tell you something you don't know. I've been talking to a zoologist. And the Gila monster side gold, like everything else, minus sort of a thyroid or pituitary thing. Sometimes it changes the diet and throw the balance all out of whack. So, if it comes fast, build up too small. Stuff that makes either bunch or giant. Good, but what's that mean to me? The zoologist also told me about a doctor. Found the bones of some huge animals down in Tanganyika. The theory was they lived in kind of river delta country. Certain salt was washed into the valley and absorbed by the plants, then transferred to the animals, causing them to be giant. All right. I know. I probably sound a little bit like Harris, but let me tell my whole thing in my own words.
Has anybody seen the new Spider-Man movie?
I haven't seen it.
I'm sure Jim's watched it about 15 times.
Probably.
Same with the
Whoops.
I 40 more times with Odyssey. Ooh, shit. God dang.
No.
My
I'm
niece
sure
went
there's
to
a
see it
great
yesterday.
hand copy up on Look right now. You know.
Yeah, I'll wait till it goes on our site.
Some of the survivors of the train wreck saw it. Giant lizard.
Train wreck. Where?
Bridge over Wilson's Point.
Rex, where?
I hope you have a good time, Brooks. My niece went to see it, and she really enjoyed it.
You can't always believe what happens.
She likes all the Marvel stuff. She gets really into all the Marvel stuff. She goes, now I know. She goes, now I know how you get excited about Star Wars. I'm like, yep.
Star Wars that drug down the watch. You know, if they could have done that, they could have knocked Mr. Compton's truck off that road.
I saw the new Evil Dead movie and it was ass.
Oh, you didn't like it? Oh, that's a shame.
It had carnage, it had all that stuff, but the characters were fucking stupid. I didn't like the characters. That's the issue I have. They got bad characters and bad actors.
Oh, well, that's a recipe for disaster.
Just keep it to
Yeah,
yourself.
it's just,
Might cause panic. Be careful of
I don't
yourself.
know. It's just, to me, I think this was worse than Rice. I don't know. It's just, it felt like it did burn my ass because I call it Evil Dead Burn Ass as I nicknamed the movie. Because it's in my top worst movie list, but it's up there because
Wow, really?
I thought it was just crap. It's just, it didn't feel like Evil Dead. It felt like a fucking quarantine zombie movie.
Now I got a surprise for you. We got the king of the DJs. Now you've all heard him on his powder show on KILT. Okay, your old dad here has 4 words and some great records. I want you to have a ball tonight. Let's begin with one of the top Guilt survey songs. What do you say now? Let's everybody dance. Here we go. Let's go, everybody.
Let's shake, rattle, and roll. Let's shake, rattle, and roll.
Milkshake, rattle and roll.
Milkshake, rattle, and roll.
Do you mind telling me what this is all about? You've been down to the train wreck? No. Well, I have. I talked to the trooper about my son's car. He said it had been moved until a thorough investigation had been made, and it had been falsified. This wasn't that, was it? I thought not. It was removed and clues locked without authority. You didn't put that in your report, did you? Of course you did. And I'll tell you why. You were protecting the Chase Winston, covering him regardless of the effect it might have on others. Chase was only trying to help. He's your son's friend, probably the best one he ever had. Of course it wasn't in the report. What good would it do? Any kid can make a mistake, Mr. Wheeler. Sure. It's my son that's missing. Let me ask you something else. Have you heard the reports about a giant lizard? You believe them? I don't know, Mr. Wheeler. Doesn't seem possible. Well, why not? There have been giants before.
That Sheriff Rosie was saying some shit about how there's something with their thyroid and pituitary gland. It either creates like a runt or a giant. And there was something about some place where there was some kind of thing that was in the water that went into the plants, and then the animals got it as well. So that's how it got big and all that. Billy Crystal meth.
I can't blame you for what's happened to Pat, but time is on your hands. How did you come to that? I'll tell you how. His truck was found only 2 miles beyond Pat's car. And if you'd investigated that area thoroughly, as you're paid to do, Captain might not have died. Well, now come out here. I want to show you something.
Well, Mommy.
I'll show you something else.
Now, something may have hit this
I'm going to
car,
give you the business, see? I'm going to give you the business.
but Chase Winston hot rod come from.
Here, I guess. There was a towing charge.
Well, you know, there was that Dead Milkman record called Big Lizard in My Backyard.
Right now, Truckee just your last official act of office. You arrest that boy and bring him in. And I'll go along
The giant lizard.
Hey kids, the fellow dropped in over KILT the other day. Might be a great new song. I thought it was
KILT, that was a station here in Houston.
By the way, the first person who identifies on the record gets 2 free rides on my elephant in Bangkok, Siam. But you gotta pay your own way over there and back. Okay, here it is now. What Yeah, I'm gonna play the rest of it. How do you like it? Elvis, what is the evidence? Bill Darnell, Kate Smith. Very funny. Look, the same guy, and you're singing on the record, also wrote the song. Now, who is? Does anybody know?
Kenny Jones.
Yeah.
It's Kenny.
Here comes
Kenny
Tiny.
Jones.
Here comes Tiny Tim with his fucking ukulele. Shove it up his ass. Tiny bubbles. That's Don Ho. Tiptoe through the tulips.
When Uncle Ray met Sally. When Harry Bush met Sally. There was a porn called When Larry Ate Sally.
Are you serious?
Yep.
How wasn't this a hit? This is better than Wouldn't It Be Nice by the Beach Boys.
Well, that's kind of true. You know, if they got rid of Mike Love, they would have been even bigger than they got.
Yeah, he was a douchebag. Still
It
is.
still is. There's
He's
a
a
group on Facebook I belong to called Mike Love is a douchebag.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I think it's funny that after all these years, you know, after Brian passes, you know, Al Jardine wants nothing to do with Mike Love.
Well, Jardine, he's kind of an asshole as well.
Oh, is he? Oh, okay. I just thought
Yeah.
it was funny. He goes, if it wasn't
Well,
for
I mean,
Brian, there's no
nobody's
Beach
as
Boys.
fucking fucked up as Mike is, you know, going after 16-year-old girls and shit, you know.
Okay, here's the problem with this movie, Juno. If I'm standing there, I am not watching a guy with a 2-gauge shotgun shoot this giant lizard. You know, I am running like the hell away. I'd be like George Costanza, fire, fire. I'm like out of pushing the old ladies, pushing the girls through, saving myself. Look at these jackasses. I'll stand there. The girls are going, oh my God. I'm running.
But the thing is, it's so slow. It's like, what the fuck? They need to, you know.
Well, take your car and get the hell out of Dodge. I mean, they're all like standing there, like, oh my God, like grasping their pearls, you know, clutching their pearls. Look at this duty jack off. He's, you know, they must have shot this at like early in the morning because you can see the sun coming up from the side. When the sun goes down, a little Kenny Chesney.
I love all those toy cars there. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Director took his kids' toy cars. Scotty, now when I get home, you're gonna have them. Jungle Jack off Perry. Oh.
Where are we going?
Jungle Dick Face.
Jungle Life. I used to like that song in high school.
Listen, kid, where's my deputy? You'll take your orders from him. Arrest anybody that tries to get away.
The other song I really liked in high school was Rock Me Amadeus because I just thought it was so stupid. Amadeus, Amadeus, Amadeus. Rock Me Amadeus.
Jungle Tyler Perry.
Katie Jungle Perry.
Yep.
Katie Jungle Perry.
Because you would hope she'd have a jungle, if you know what I'm saying. You know. I mean, what?
Steve Jungle Perry.
Oh, come on, man.
I'm a Witster.
Don't stop believing that shit.
Don't believe. Jungle Bogey.
I'm going to head.
know what's in here? Nitroglycerin, enough to blow up half this town.
It doesn't matter. I'm still going to head.
Where did this French bitch get or Spanish woman get in this thing?
No drama.
She must be like the maid or something, you know.
Tarzan, oi for the Jews.
The fuck? Jungle Tyler Perry. That's awesome.
That's a good one.
But yeah, these kind of hot rod cars that you appear in the American Graffiti movies.
How did they go food shopping in those cars? You know, you couldn't put any bags in the cars because you got you and Mabel in the front seat. You know, no kids, so you couldn't put a seat in. Those cars were not conducive to having children back in the day, Juno.
Yep.
Guive.
That's why there's only 2 seats.
Jungle Jimmy's got a gun.
Now look how fast that fucker's going now, you know.
All right, Missy. All right. Lisa, get Missy and hold her down. Both of you lie flat.
I can't move. My leg is stuck in a hole.
There he is. The fucking bastard wasn't even moving fast, and now he's moving fast. Ooh. Well,
Got some barbecued iguana there, you know.
some carne asada with frijoles and some cebolla and cilantro and a taco.
All right.
Have some iguanas for tacos, Texas.
The what?
Oh, we can get plenty of rest.
And have some iguanas tacos. That'd be good because they're barbecuing it with some carne asada and some frijoles. Yeah.
On the way back, we picked up his trail, followed him across country.
Now he's up in smoke, barbecuing.
My brand new 100% right. Gotta have to start in the next county. Get up enough momentum to do that to him. Not with boards, not with this. You rode across that rough field carrying nitro? Yes, sir. Oh, what could have happened?
Yes, sir.
I lost my car. Oh, don't worry about that. Railroad will be glad to buy you a new one.
Did you see it?
I sure did, Missy. You were really traveling. I thought I saw you those kids up at the barn. Well, how do you arrest the people who get caught in all different directions? You realize what would have happened if that thing had turned back? Anything had happened. Sheriff, your job is a much bigger one than I thought. Let's stop this, dog.
He's up in smoke, ready to be
Something's-
iguana carne asada.
Good movie, Juno.
Such a fairy tale ending.
He's gonna be fed carne asada to Godzilla. They're barbecuing him.
And
Godzilla wants
now
some
it's asking me if I
carne
want to
asada.
watch it in color. Like, no, thank you.
Yes, I want to see if it's any better in color.
It was good though, Juno.
Mhm.
Excellent
4 out of
choice.
5, Juno.
Yep. It's just like, hey, like I'm young. I like those kind of movies. I have fun with it.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of people bitch about black and white movies that, oh, black and white movies suck. They're boring. They're not good. I disagree. I think they're a lot better than the colored movies because they're noir stories and they're told a bit better in black and white. Especially the original House on Haunted Hill. McRisson Price.
See you guys.
Vincent
See you,
Fried
Eric,
Rice.
Esther, Rosie,
Who is it?
Alan.
Who's leaving? Comment. Damn it, even the screen goes small. Alright, have a good night, Brooke Sauce.
Night, Brooke. Enjoy the movie. Let us know how
Yep.
you liked it on Tuesday.
But if anybody wants to get a chance to see Dark Side of the Ring, give it a chance because they fucking uploaded the Big Boss Man, so this is episode 5.
Very good episode. I wasn't feeling last week the hardcore match. I know you guys liked it, but Joe was great, but I just didn't care for
Yeah.
the
I think that was the weakest episode because it was just talking about that fucking match. Like, it wasn't really much shit.
What killed me is the
And-
guy looked like he was 70 years old. He's 52. I was like, holy shit.
I did get to see that match, Texas. It's not that great. It's just
No, I mean,
8-minute beatdown. That's it.
they only, because they built it up like it was some big deal, but it really wasn't.
It wasn't. It wasn't impactful like compared to like Nick Gage versus David Arquette. Like that was more fucking crazy than that match.
Yeah, that was fucked up. But Arquette, he screwed up because if you watch the match real closely, when Gage has this piece of the busted light tube, right?
Yeah.
He looks like he's gonna stab him in the neck, but he actually isn't. But Arquette freaked out and pulled his hand to his neck. He wasn't trying to do it. He was trying to pull his hand up away from his neck, but he pulled it forward, and that's what fucking sliced his neck. He did it on it was an accident, but it wasn't Gage's fault. It was Arquette's fault because he freaked the fuck out.
Yeah. Because Gage was never gonna stab him.
Right.
But yeah, I didn't mind the initial butcher, but that was probably the weakest episode because it was just all about that match. But it just pretty much was a forgettable episode. I
Yeah,
thought the Bossman one was better. Like that was actually the better episode. But next week it's gonna be the Renegade, and that's gonna be
that's going to be good.
something. Because I'm interested in that one the most because they never really talked about that one a lot. What led up to that? Because it's always like mentioned that he died and stuff, and WCW just gave him like a 10-second screen memory that he died in birth and his death day. That's it. No acknowledgement from the commentators. But but I heard his life was kind of fucked up and sad after he got fucked over by WCW. Yeah, that was the Gila monster. Everybody, you guys enjoyed the movie?
4 out of 5 for me.
Yep, good one.
You're so funny, Kenny, because you do like 1 through 5. Most people do like 1 through 10.
Like, if you want to talk about the worst fucking black and white movie, and it's Curse of the Fly, that is a fucking piece of shit.
What is it?
Curse of the Fly, which is
Curse
supposed
of
to be
the.
the third Fly movie after Return and the original.
I'll have to
Did you ever
look
see
into.
that, Kenny?
No, I was just going. I just was saying I have to look that one up. Curse of the Fly.
Yeah, to me, that to me is 0.5 out of 5. That is fucking crap.
All right.
It's
It's
pretty much using the Fly, but it's just a different kind of movie where it's not a fucking Fly movie. That's how
okay.
bad it is. But the only connection is that the dude is his dad is the guy from the second movie, so it pretty much continues with that.
Curse of the Spanish Fly with Bill Cosby.
Yeah,
Well, you know, Curse of the Fly is on YouTube, kids. I'll be watching that.
oh god.
Now you got to show it,
But if
Juno.
any, but I ain't gonna watch that. I'm not gonna watch that all this shit ever again. Because to me, that's the worst. That's like the worst movie in that series of the Fly movie. Like that's the worst piece of shit and the worst black and white movie because it's just really bad. But I still want to see the original House of Wax. I have never seen the original.
Oh, really?
You know, Charles
3D.
Bronson's in that.
Fucking Paul Kersey? Holy shit. The fucking Charles Bronson?
Yes, the Charles Bronson. It's it's a small part, but he's in it.
Oh, wow. That makes me want to even watch it more. I want to see it. Danhausen, Curse of the Fire, this movie. I've been hearing by that he's starting to turn into a shit starting to go into shit segment now.
I don't watch WWE, so I don't know. Juno, House of Wax is on Look.
It's on there. Okay.
Yeah, on Look. Do we have our movie for next Friday?
House of Wax. That sounds pretty good. I have never seen
We've
the
got
original.
yeah, we've got next Friday's movie. It's called Curse of the Fly.
Yeah, Curse of the Fly.
Oh, and it's free on YouTube.
It's free on YouTube.
I guess Scary Movie 6, or was it? I guess they have an extended cut from Paraprix Plus or something. They put another version of it
Oh,
where a
really?
lot
Well,
of scenes
well,
got cut out.
it's only on streaming right now. They haven't put it on any uh,
Yeah.
streaming thing that I know of. I watched it on Look, but I don't know if it was this extended cut or not.
There was a funny scene that was in the extended cut, but I don't know if I want to spoil the scene for you guys. If you still want to see that version, but there's a funny scene they cut out. But it involves with Sean Waynes and Regina King, or Regina Hall. But it is a funny ass scene.
It's funny, Rosie, mentions the Offspring with the pretty fly for a gay guy, and stuff. Right before I got divorced, I was already going through, my divorce with my ex-wife, but one of the last things we were going to do, I got tickets to see The Offspring with Cypress Hill, and I didn't want to see The Offspring because I couldn't, I didn't give a fuck about those idiots. But I wanted to see Cypress Hill, but so she barely would go to concerts with me. I always either went by myself or I went with friends, and then she would bitch at me for coming home drunk, late. She's like, why'd you stay out so late? And I was like, what does it matter to you? You should have gone, and so anyway, we went to go there was a Wendy's that was across the street from the venue, and so we went and we had dinner, and then we were walking over there standing in line, and I'm just thinking about it, and I'm just like, I want to see this show, but I don't want to see it with this bitch. so I was like, I'm like, anybody need tickets?
Baconators for everybody.
I'm like, anybody need tickets? And so I sold the tickets, and she's like, what are you doing? I said, I don't want to fucking, go to the fucking this show anymore. And she's like, and then she said, well, what do you want to do? You want to go to the record store? I said, yeah, that's a better idea, and stuff. And then she's like, well, give me $40 out of whatever you make. And I said, fine. And so then we went to the record store, but of course I ditched her like when we were there in the record store, shit. Shop by myself, bought my shit, and I left. And then she's like, why'd you leave me? I'm like, what do you mean? I said, you didn't hurry up, like,
Love is in the air.
oh yeah.
Everywhere I look around. Love is in the air.
So, it's what I get for marrying a pot smoking dumb blonde,
Amen, brother.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I went to the store and bought an Offspring record that was called Care Delay's Greatest Hits.
What's the worst record you think you guys have bought ever in your life?
Wow, that's a good question.
Thank you. I'm here all night.
I'm not a fan of the Offspring.
No.
Because to me,
And
I don't like that they dissed the Backstreet Boys dipshits.
I want it that way. Come on, sing it, Juno.
I'm really
Tell me
trying to.
why.
No, I like everybody. Everybody, what the fuck they call it? Everybody, let's get some fun in the
Yeah.
house tonight. This
Let's
is
get some
right
hoes
with
tonight. Is that
you.
what you said?
It's because I'm doing my own version because they played it in that movie. This is the end with James Franco and Seth Rogen, and they're
You know,
getting down to that fucking song.
the one thing, you know how like Rosie's gifted with all the great one-liners and everything. I was gifted with the fact that I can ruin any song ever made, even if I haven't heard it. I just have to hear a line or two and I can just fucking destroy it.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah. I'm trying to think though, man, that's a real hard question there, Kenny. Damn, I'm stumped because I'm
Limp
trying to
Bizkit.
think if there was a record I ever bought that might have had like one song on it and then the rest of the thing was shit, you know. But I'm trying,
Limp
oh
Bizkit.
man.
Yeah, I was trying.
Limp
I was
Bizkit.
trying to think of that too, because I was like, that's pretty interesting.
Well, actually, I
Limp
can
Bizkit.
think of one record. One of my favorite, all-time favorite bands is this band called The Stranglers, and they put their last album with their original guitarist and singer. They put this album out. It was called 10, and their most of that record sucks. Maybe two or three songs are good, but I mean, it was really bad coming from them because they had so many great records. And there's this really ridiculous cover they did of 96 Tears, which is a good song, but they didn't need to do it because they had better covers. And that I was like, really like, it just seemed like, you know, I think they were hating each other, you know, by that time. And just like, well, we've got to do at least one obligated record. So they put out this record and it was just, oh my God, just bad.
Limp Bizkit may vary pretty bad. Couple good songs, but terrible albums. Did you guys ever listen to Limp Bizkit's music?
Wow.
Now
Tom,
it's
that's great. He says he loves the Stranglers and the long version of Midsummer Night's Dream is incredible. That's true. It is. I'd say though, like their first four albums are incredible, especially the Raven, which is what I'm wearing right now. See, there you go. The Stranglers, the
oh
Raven.
cool.
So there you
Were
go.
were they better than the Archies?
They didn't do any Archie's cover. They did a great cover of Walk On By.
Oh, a little Dionne Warwick classic.
Yeah.
Walk, walk,
If I
walk
watch
on by.
see Kenny walking down the street, he's just gonna go and pass me by. Walk on by. Doo, doo, doo. Oh, never mind.
That was good. Kiss hot in the shade,
Which
not good.
which version of the Wild Thing song do you guys prefer?
Oh, Tone
Ri-
Loc.
X's version, of course.
Tone Loc.
Actually, though, that's a song like Louie Louie, where you can put your own fucking lyrics to. Wild thing, you make my dick spring. You know, wild thing, I'll think I'll fuck you. Wild thing, you
Wild
know,
Thing,
it doesn't matter.
Wild Thing,
Louie,
Wild,
oh yeah,
Wild.
she's a whore, you know. any fucking lyric to it. Like when Black Flag
Wild
covered
Thing,
Louie Louie, it was like, who needs fun when you've got a gun? You know.
Wild Thing, you made my ass scratch.
Yeah, there you go.
Illegal.
See?
His hot shades not good. Zodiac says Hots in the Shade, not good album. Is that a
Well,
album or a song?
even worse than, well, to be honest, I don't know a lot that's on Hot in the Shade, so I can't say. But I tell you, Unmasked is a really shitty record.
Yeah.
That record fucking sucks.
Did you think they sucked when they took their face paint off? Because MTV showed their face paint
I didn't, man. They came out with
taken
that
off.
"Lick It Up," man. That fucking song rocked.
I mean, I don't know. I was already not really listening to them anymore. I mean, once Unmasked came out, and I thought that was so fucked up, I kind of, to me, after that, they just had a few songs here and there that were good, but there wasn't an album, at least that I heard, that was as good as all that stuff previous.
It was horse shit.
Yeah, because I remember getting the 8-track tape for Christmas of "Kiss the Elder," and the only song "World Without
No,
Heroes."
even that's bad though.
Yeah,
God.
because they were going to take it. They were supposed to be, Juno, writing a movie soundtrack for a movie that never came out.
A movie soundtrack
Yeah,
that never came out.
it was music from The Elder. Never came out.
Because I saw them on the Dynasty tour. I really wanted to see them like on the Rock and Roll Over Love Gun tour, but my mom's like, no, I don't want you to go. Blah blah blah. Whatever reason, I think she thought I was too young or something. She goes, but next time they come to town, I promise I'll get the tickets and we can go. And she did. She lived up to that promise,
Good.
and but it was weird though. I mean, it was a good show, but they weren't doing any, at first when they started that tour, they were doing a couple of songs each from the solo records, but they had dropped them by the time they got here. And, I mean, it was still a decent show and, and all, but to me, that was sort of the beginning of the end for me,
Yeah, I loved Kiss as a kid. I loved them. I was like, these guys are are dressing up every day for Halloween. How cool is this? And plus they had like the pyrotechnics and all that stuff.
I mean, like Creatures of the Night, I like that song, and I Love It Loud, and War Machine. Those three songs
War
are,
Machine's great.
yeah. But I mean, there's just a lot of stuff that is just like, oh man. Ugh.
That Animalize album is pretty good with Tears Are Falling. But I just couldn't get past Vinnie Vincent.
Oh God.
Yeah, I couldn't, because you went from the coolest guy in the world, Ace playing the guitar, to like Vinnie Vincent. I'll just keep it at that.
I mean, I still like them to a degree, but I mean, they're not like,
I still like them a lot too, Zodiac. But the thing that makes you can't stand them anymore is Gene.
Yep.
Man, that dude doesn't know when, as my mom would say, doesn't know when to shut the hell up.
Like Jim Ross would say, he is a legit dick. Kind of the same way he called MJF, but well, he's similar because he's more of a dick than MJF. He's a real life one.
So you guys look at anybody? Is there anybody still here that is looking forward to SummerSlam? I forgot to mention that earlier. Tomorrow.
That's my part. It's a thumbs down.
I'll listen. I'll listen to like somebody's watch along or find out because the Phillies are on tomorrow night. So I'll see what happens, but
Mhm.
I don't have the capability of watching it.
Okay. I know they did a trailer for a new fucking Jumanji movie, so I guess The Rock's gonna have one more movie out and see if it
Ugh.
fucking flops or makes a hit. Because he's still, because remember the Moana remakes fucking flop, so he might go back to WWE.
I think the Jumanji movie will make money because people like Jack Black and they like
Mm,
those kind of movies. I think everybody sees what kind of jackass The Rock is in real life now, and I don't think.
personally,
Yeah, it's just SummerSlam now. It's not the SummerSlam, so
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
what.
worth
Remember,
watching.
Brett used to call it the SummerSlam.
Yeah.
I don't really give a rat's ass about a new Jumanji movie. The only one that was good was the first one with Robin Williams. I don't give a crap about the Rock in it. No SummerSlam for me, Zodiac says. Yep, I don't blame you. It's been shit because they don't do a good job building shit up no more. Because now it just feels like you're just gonna watch an extended episode of Raw or SmackDown at SummerSlam. That's what it feels like. That's how
There's a
fucking bad it's getting.
there's a couple matches that intrigues me. Um, I want to see what Walter does with Aldis because I just seen an interview with Aldis where he was like crying, like during being interviewed, like how much this means to him, you know. And I'm really rooting for him. And then the other thing is, I read online. I don't know how pinch of salt, everybody, that Randy might be back and KO might be back. So does KO cost Punk the strap, or you know,
Uh,
and
maybe.
do we get like a babyface Kevin Owens, into Survivor Series with or do we get like the Punk and Randy have heat too, right? So could be Randy comes back and RKO's them, you know.
Yeah.
But
Zodiac
I have
says
absolutely no interest in Roman versus Seth. None.
that's gonna be jack shit. I
And
don't know.
Seth got his
Zodiac.
wish being
Yeah.
being the main event on night 2.
Yeah.
So he can stop
Zodiac says
crying.
doesn't know who all is competing. Well, I know a few that are competing, like we're just talking about, but I don't know who most of these fucking new wrestlers are because they're fucking boring and they're shit.
I have the cards here. I'll run them down. See if you guys are interested in these. All right, you
Okay.
ready? This is Saturday. Undisputed Championship. Rock versus Cody. Uh, Punk versus Cody. I'm sorry. Then Gunther versus Aldis. Hell in a Cell is Brock versus Oba. Women's Championship, you got Liv versus Io. Then you got a six man where you got Jimmy, Jay, and Jacob versus Solo and Powerhouse Hobbs versus LA Knight. And then you have a
And
6-woman match where you got the the what is it? The Bella
Wait,
Twins.
wait a second, Kenny. So who are the heels on that in that previous match? Is it Fatu's? Are they the heels, or is it the others like LA Knight? I mean,
I
It
think
doesn't.
Solo's still the heel, but they've been getting babyface reactions. My friend says.
Okay. Sorry about that. Just
No, no,
since
no, that's
I don't
okay.
watch
And
it, I'm
then
like, what the
there's
fuck?
only six matches each day. You don't even have a tag team championship each day. And then you got your, I mean, because everybody needed this match. 6-woman tag team. Paige and the Bella Twins versus who is this? Judgment. It looks like Judgment Night. Whoever's got the tag straps now. I don't even know. I don't even recognize these girls.
The random fucking
I
team.
don't even recognize them. I'll send it to you,
That's
Texas
the
Steve.
that's the problem with it. You don't know who the fuck most of these new wrestlers are because that's what loses everybody's interest.
And then on Sunday,
Damn.
it's Seth and Roman. This is Sunday. Penta versus Gable. That should be a great match. Penta versus Gable for the
I know
IC
that'll be
strap.
good.
Then you got Trick versus Corbin for the United States Championship. The
Corbin.
interim. Go ahead.
It's just going to say Corbin. He's a jack off. I mean, it's what the second time they fired him and he's back again. Like, okay.
Then you have for the interim WWE Women's Championship a ladder match. You got Lash Legend who qualified today. Jade. It's Tiffy time. Charlotte and Chelsea. Then you got the Human Monies on a pole match. Danhausen versus Dominic Mysterio.
Oh, that dumb fuck Dominic. I can't stand that faggot.
And then the last match on here, they might have added more tonight. I have no idea. But it's Sammy versus Finn for the number one contender for the title. Now that should be a great match too, because those guys can both work. Sammy.
It's so nonsensical booking though. Like, what the fuck?
But why don't you have a tag team match? At least put them on like a 0 hour instead of they got a 3.5 hour pregame show.
Like, who's gonna give a shit about that fucking Dominic Mysterio versus Danhausen match? That's like a fucking SmackDown match. Like, put the tag team titles in there instead.
I don't know.
Stupid motherfuckers, man. That's booking this stuff. Yeah, I'm looking forward to, but they haven't built much besides Boba and Brock. If that's Hell in a Cell, that better be fucking blood and carnage, because they did that with Seth. When I mean, Drew and Punk, they did blood with that one, so they better have carnage in that, and not a pussy fight, no blood cell match. KO just needs to go AEW, yeah, and be Kevin Steen and kick some ass. That would be better. And have some carnage match on there too.
Oh, okay. Chester says Fatal Influence JC and Fallon, and I had no idea. Chester, thank you.
Fatal assholes.
Triple H was on Busted Open this week, comparing wrestling to other sports, just saying don't watch no more if he needs to shut the fuck up. He shucks, along with Bruce and Hayes, all writing. Oh, fuck him. He could kiss our asses.
It's a terrible product right now.
Yeah. Chester, who's Fatal Illusion? I don't know who the fuck those are.
I wish that, AEW would get the colonics,
Yeah. Somebody said KO that they should have KO. I wish he goes to AEW. He needs to go there and have some hardcore matches with John Moxley. That would have been so cool. And
You
even
ever see
some
when Steen was in ROH and there were, they had Rhino there for a while and he fucking package pile drive Rhino.
No, we didn't.
I have to find it, but I used to have a T-shirt that it said package pile drive everyone.
yeah, that card sounds like crap. And it's just there's a few good matches, like you said, Aldez and was it Aldez and Walter? I'm gonna
Gunther.
call him Walter.
I still call him
I
Waller too.
think that's fucking stupid. They changed his name to Gunther. I think that's to me a retarded name. Excuse me, but I don't like that name. I think Walter's a more gangster, badass name.
Do you know the reason why they changed it? Vince didn't want
What
people
was the
calling him
reason?
Wally.
That's the dumb fucking reason.
Yes, swear to God, I read that.
That is the dumbest fucking excuse for them to do that.
I don't think somebody with his stature and being a killing machine like he is, anybody would call him Wally. I mean, they'd only call him Wally if they put like horn rim glasses on him and put him in a fucking dress.
Mm-hmm. Most Vince McMahon thing I ever had. Yeah.
Well, Vince always had a deal anyway where like he wanted people to be called by the last names and not the first names, even though he would give people new names,
Remember they almost fucked over Shaq Gable with Shorty G with that stupid fucking change, which was horrible. Yeah. Shorty G.
Yeah, I'm sending Texas the article I seen it in, so he can send it to you, Juno.
Mm-hmm. But seeing that redemption show was really good, Kenny. Like, to me, that feels more like fucking SummerSlam than what the fuck SummerSlam's showing. Because that redemption show did not disappoint.
Yeah, you'll enjoy the first match this week, man. I really loved it. It was Jungle Boy, Nick Wayne, and Andrade. Man, did they put on a show?
That was a good one.
Minutes. That was a hell of a match.
Those three were fucking good in that show, Redemption. They were great in that show. All those three guys. But I can't wait. I want to see their match that you just said, Kenny. But I actually was surprised because I know I didn't when I said last time I didn't know who the fuck was it, Keith Wayne or Kevin Wayne, where the fuck his name is. I was surprised how good he was because I didn't know who it was, but he wrestled Kenny in the main event.
Yeah, he was good, wasn't he? Kevin Knight.
Holy shit! Yeah, that's him. Yeah, I would say that was actually match of the night. That was really fucking good. And you could tell the crowd is really into these matches compared to like the fucking SummerSlam where they're not even selling much tickets because nobody gives a rat's ass about their asses no more. Personally, I hate the 2-night crap. I think that's fucking
I hate
stupid.
this 2-night too.
I think that's one of the things that turned off people from WWE was the 2-night. Like it destroyed WrestleMania. Now it's fucking destroying SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm. Well, wait till next year, Juno. when the Royal Rumble and SummerSlam are overseas.
Yeah,
Saudi.
it's gonna be 2 nights. Yep. Like I'm more invested in London because I want to see Osprey and Omega kick some
Oh
ass.
yeah. I'm trying to think what he said. 77 sleeps until till London.
Mhm. But
It's just so
but
dumb.
but
This article is hilarious, Kenny.
Isn't it?
Yeah, then the whole fact about, you know, revealing, or Seth Rollins revealing why, the stomp was banned for a while because, well, I could imagine Shane doing that to Stephanie when they were little kids, and I don't want Stephanie getting hurt. Kids are going to do whatever the fuck. It wouldn't matter.
when John Cena did his finisher, I used to like when it was called the FU.
Yeah.
But now they got all PG, so they have to change it to that AA crap. I thought the FU was more badass. FU, FU nipple H.
Nipple 8.
Yeah, that's what I call him when he came out to face Sting. He looked like that, all bald headed with a bunch of fucking muscle moving everywhere. But still, to this day, that is the most burial match of all time. That was fucking bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
The commentators were idiots. Like Michael Cole was a fucking moron. Pretty much burying Sting. Like, oh, Sting should have had a chance to be in WWE. Kiss my ass with that Monday Night War shit, you motherfucker. And kiss my ass,
Michael
JBL.
Cole.
Yeah. Gosh, the commentator was baffling in that match. I fucking hated the commentators in that. I'd rather just have Monsoon alive and Heenan commentate this match so he would not say stupid shit.
So it looks like they're not going to be broadcasting the first hour on ESPN tomorrow, boys. They have a not one, not two, but 4-hour pre-show on ESPN.
What? 4
I
hours?
swear, I swear to God. WWE SummerSlam special starts at 2:00 tomorrow. Then you have Countdown to SummerSlam from 3 to 6, and the show starts at 6:00.
That's a bunch of horse crap.
Count down to the summer.
Osprey, Omega's going to be a match of the year candidate for me.
I'm just
I think that's
I'm just hoping it doesn't let me down. You know
yeah.
what I mean? Because
Yeah, the two
I'm so
teams.
looking forward to it, and it's just like
Yeah.
because I was let down.
Yeah.
Because I used to get Wrestle Kingdom every year,
Mhm.
and the last time Kenny and Okada went, it wasn't good. It wasn't near as good
Yeah.
as their first two.
Yeah. Omega and Osprey. I want that match to have a clean finish, no stupid interference, no DQ endings, like just a straight up clean match, like kick ass all the way, like because that's gonna be bullshit if there's a DQ ending because I don't like that shit.
The
It
thing
always
that
ruins the fucking match.
the thing that pisses me off about AEW is the stipulations with
Mhm.
Hangman. He
Yeah.
can't wrestle again. That's what basically killed Cody in AEW.
Oh, with that Chris
Yeah, I don't know
Jericho
why they ever
gear match.
did something as dumb as that.
I mean, that just like killed his whole, because it's like, okay, he was a tag team with Dustin. He was the TNT TBS champion. How many times? You know, and okay, he could never get the world title because he did that stupid stipulation. So it was just like, I don't know.
That that is always the dumbest stipulation. Like hell, they should have had like a fucking chain match, like how Dave Finlay and Josh Robinson had. Just fuck that stipulation. Give us a chain match where they wrestle, strangle each other, and go carnage everywhere.
And where the hell
That
is
was better.
Juice? Juice comes back 1 week with the Bang Bang Boys, and then he's gone again.
No, he's there.
Oh, he is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't.
he had that.
Okay, I
Yeah,
must.
redemptions.
They were on last night.
Okay.
Oh, they were.
Yeah. They had a four-way against the Death Riders.
Yeah, because I didn't see him on Wednesday.
Shivani's the only thing that pissed him off by AEW. Yeah, his commentary sucks now. His commentary is absolute pretend like horrible shit.
I love Renee.
Mhm.
How did Moxley get her is unbelievable to me.
Wow. Yeah.
She's really, really gorgeous.
He did a good job picking a good looking woman.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just like she's really beautiful.
Hell. God damn it. Like, I wish they replaced the goddamn commentators because I can't stand these commentators. Like, just give us Nigel, Decla, and Taz as commentators
I agree with you.
because the goddamn commentators are so annoying.
Well, they got Big Slow, on commentary.
He's doing, isn't he doing it for like, for rant? Was it, what the fuck you call that show that they have now? It's not Rampage anymore, but
No,
Collision.
he's on Collision.
Collision.
Yeah.
That's the reason I forget these shows because they're not really focused or brought out a lot because you also mix up with the ROH reboot shit.
I still enjoy watching the Dark and Elevation shows. You can still access them on YouTube.
That's another thing they got rid of was AEW Dark. They used to have that, and they got rid of it.
Yeah, because half of the talent, when you watch them, it's funny. It's like, oh yeah, what happened to those guys? Oh yeah, whatever happened to those guys? Because the guy I used to like enjoy was Peter Avalon, the little skinny wimp that came out, and on a love pillow and stuff like that.
Mhm.
He used to crack me up.
Have you seen the David Arquette documentary? You Can't Kill David Arquette.
No.
Oh man. So it basically shows him deciding to go out on a tour, and wrestle on the indies, culminating in that match with him and Nick Gage. But Peter Avalon is like one of his trainers and shit, which I thought was hilarious.
You can't kill David
Arquette.
Arquette. I'll have
Yeah.
to find that. Well, you know, Brian will probably call the. Don't you think he'll probably call the Omega match?
If he's there, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
If
I mean,
he's there,
I
I would
just heard
love.
recently that he's, you know, pretty fucked up right now because of, you know, certain issue, you know, health issues and stuff.
That's a shame.
Yeah, it's just like that was not a bad show, Kenny. Like, if you ever get a chance to rewatch Redemption, the AW Redemption pay per view, it was a good show.
Yeah, I wish they don't show it on our look, do they? The AEW
No,
shows. I wish they did.
just like Eric, well, some crap stuff that were in the pay per view was not good, but I did like the show how it opened with the ladder match. That was a good way to open the show. There was a decent Young Bucks match. I gave, you know what, even though the Young Bucks are dicks and pretentious, I'll give them credit when they kicked when one of them kicked Marina Shafir. That was actually a fucking pop. I That was actually awesome.
Marina was funny. Like, there was something last night. Oh, yeah. When the Guns ran in to make the save after, like, there was a beat down and Moxley's trying to pull her off the apron and she keeps going, no, no, no. Like she wanted to fight the Guns and shit. It was fucking hilarious.
Which I do appreciate that AEW's letting that happen, where they able to have the guys fight back instead of being the pussified wimps that they're doing now in WWE, where they can't fight the women and shut back. And yeah, it's just a good show. And Dave Finley's son was great in that show. I did not know his son wrestled. That was the first time seeing that he had a son, so that was cool. I know there was the pre-show where Jock Rougeau got a fucking massive boo.
Yeah, I read today that he almost got kicked out of the show last night.
Yeah. Because they even reference his sock the sock coinage incident.
When Jacques used to wrestle with his brother Raymond, we'd see them at these house shows at the Cow Palace, Alan and I. So most of the time we were always, for the heels, and it was funny because like whenever they were there, we would be cheering them on, and Raymond would always, give us a nod or the thumbs up, shit.
They like their Fabulous Regional music. That stuff was good. But yeah, gonna end it there, folks. Thank you all for joining us. You got anything for next week, Texas and Kenny?
I haven't decided, but I want to kind of do I think like a folk horror month,
Okay.
because I've been thinking for a long time about doing Blood on Satan's Claw and Conquer Worm, Wicker Man, probably, maybe. Stuff along those lines. And then
So Disney stuff.
At the end of the month, we're going to do Messiah of Evil, and Johnny's going to be joining us for that. He wanted to do Siege, and then I guess he changed his mind, and then he was saying, let's do Fast Times at Ridgemont High. And I was like, what? I said, I thought you wanted to do Siege. And then I said, but then I got confused, and I said, well, what about Messiah of Evil? Oh, yeah, we can do that. And then I was like, it's just, okay, whatever.
Nightchester.
Nightchester, Rosie, and
I
everybody.
say
You
we,
guys
I say we have a, I say we have a streaming of the Shaq Diesel movie called Steel.
Steel.
We can do a double feature of that with Shazam.
Kazam. I just picked that up on eBay. Kazam. I don't think I have it here.
Is there any show for?
Why don't you?
Yeah.
If we did Soul Man, nobody would come back.
No. But I did get this too, Juno, and this just came yesterday. Dun-na, dun-na, dun-na,
Stone Cold Steve
dun-na,
Austin,
dun-na.
The Legacy.
And it's got the
Oh,
one
that's
that
my fuck. That's the one.
I ordered it when you guys were talking about it last week on the stream.
That is the most badass DVD out there.
So I got it for $7. It's not bad, right?
No, not at
That's
all.
not bad, dude. It looks in good condition, man. Like, damn, for $7.
Yeah, $7 and delivery too. And it even has the booklet in it too.
Mm-hmm.
Like the booklet and the cards.
Yeah, that's what we. Jesus Christ, man.
There you go, Gino. Uncensored, volume 3. You want it?
Uncensored volume.
5,000. I'll sell it to you for 5,000.
I have the greatest stars of the 90s. Bret Hart, The Rock, Stone Cold, and Undertaker.
They put out that greatest stars of the 80s, and it's funny because when they talked about Dusty Rhodes, they made it sound like he was dead, It was weird.
Yeah. We'll see you guys next week, and thank you all for joining to watch the Gila Monster. Hope everybody enjoyed and had a good night, everybody. We'll
Night,
see
everybody.
you next week.
Good
Ciao,
night.
everybody.
See you guys.
Night.
You guys.
Ah.